I've always been afraid of storms.
I never go to the basement. I kind of laugh at people that go in the basement. But not anymore.
So many tornado warnings going on right now. Let's go back to our storm here near Clinton, and oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's about 12 miles away from Mayfield right now, the hook is.
I've never seen anything like that in my life.
It was warm, it was humid.
It was an eerie day. It was 70 degrees.
And you just don't get that on December, not here.
Well, you're kind of running into the front edge of it, but the rotation's actually back to your southwest now.
So we're in the path of it now.
The warnings started coming in.
Get to a safe spot right now. Do everything that you possibly can to protect your life.
People kept texting me. They said it's on the way to you.
My husband, 2 children and I were home, thankfully.
So I was over a friend's house.
We had a rehearsal dinner at Adagios here in town.
My wife, and this is on me, drugged me down to the basement because I thought, oh, tornado warning, not a big deal.
We don't have a basement, so we went in our laundry room and started playing shadow puppets because the lights quickly went out.
Yeah, I think this thing's right behind me, dude.
Yeah, you broke up bad. What was that?
No data, you can't check the radar at this point. You just don't know what's going to be coming.
And we had no way to contact each other for a long time.
That's when it became a reality.
You could feel it. You could feel the pressure on my house.
Heard the wind and the rain.
You could tell it was close.
I don't know if you're going to be able to get out of the way of this thing in time.
And then it got quiet. And then I know people say it sounds like a train.
It really does sound like a train. It's just in your living room.
I've got cold chills thinking about it.
You could hear the sound of wood ripping apart, glass breaking.
It sounded like people throwing bricks, rocks, troublous noise you ever heard in your life.
I was hearing noises, but so much other stuff was going through my mind.
You hear a roof coming off, you hear a windows breaking.
Other family members and friends.
The house was shifting.
And those who might not have permanent housing, what are they doing, where are they at?
It's dark, you can't even see it. It's starting to rain in the house.
Water started flooding in.
All I could see was a flashlight with me and my son. So in that moment, all I could see was me and him.
Bricks, shingles, pieces of people's houses.
Flying around, just around.
That wind caught me and it took my truck and turned it sideways.
And I just kept praying that. It's like, I don't want to die tonight, It was so close.
And then it's gone. 20 seconds, it was over. It probably didn't take 3 or 4 minutes for the tornado to go across the whole town.
All the memories, all the work he's put in that house, it's just all gone in a matter of seconds.
Started, getting phone calls and texts, hey, this happened, that happened, what happened?
And as soon as I opened the door, my house didn't look like my house anymore. And it didn't make sense to me. It just didn't make sense. And I'm just like, how did I survive this,
I just couldn't believe it. I mean, it was like you were walking in a war zone.
I put my car in parked and threw my door open, and all I could hear was people hollering for help.
Mayfield really got hammered. I got that report, but it doesn't go into detail.
Well, I'm going into Mayfield right now. I don't know what I'm going to find.
Overwhelming is an understatement. Buildings were collapsed.
There was power lines down everywhere.
There were combines that were turned over on their side, semis that were picked up, and parts of them in trees, and debris everywhere.
Everywhere we went, there was large trees, parts of houses, vehicles in the road that we couldn't get around.
Pulling people out of the rubble.
The tornado had even ripped out grass, so everything was mud.
There was EMS on the ground, people with chainsaws everywhere. It was pretty wild. Something you would see in the movies, no doubt.
And it was just unbelievable.
I just couldn't fathom it,
Oh my God, Barry. This is bad. This is bad.
You can't take 131 north?
No, dude, everything's destroyed here.
Nothing looks familiar. I would never know that this is my town.
The city has stood up a disaster program here.
The main mission is just to get people back in homes as quickly as possible.
Homes and hopes. We want to build houses, and we want to fix houses. The Mennonite Disaster Services primarily is the ones that help us get on the ground, get our feet going as fast as we have.
I mean, disaster services are volunteering for the labor, but for the materials, we've had to raise funds for that.
The purpose is those that are low-income families, not enough insurance, no insurance at all. That's really our focal point.
My name is Bill Patterson. This is my wife, Barbara, and we've been married 49 years. We've lived in the house, the one that got tore up, for about 37 and a half years.
This project is a great way to direct funds exactly to the people that need them. We are completely volunteer, and these funds go directly for building materials.
Lumber, windows, doors, siding, and things like that.
They told us that we're going to break ground next Friday over on my house.
And thanks to Homes for Hope, this is going to be a joyous jubilation on Friday.
It's an honor today to welcome everyone here to the first of many new home sites for our Homes and Hope project.
Something that our fire chief said a few weeks ago that resonated with me. He said, the buildings are gone, but the town is still here.
All right. Folks, we have seen destruction. How good does it feel to see rebuilding? Breaking ground here today to rebuild a house is something truly special. Let's hear it for Homes and Hope. And imagine what this town is going to look like, ready for the future, with hope and opportunity for every family that calls it home. God bless. We can break ground. Let's move some dirt.
Right now, I'm doing a whole lot better. It's amazing.
We love it. Love it.
Oh, yeah. It's home. It's something that we could call home.
And we're going to make memories here.
I think you can see a lot that has been accomplished in about 7 months that we've been building homes here as part of the Homes and Hope effort. Good morning, Will. Good morning, Ben. Good morning. We've currently given away 7 homes since we began. We've got 13, 14 that are in various stages of being built, and within probably the next 30 days, we'll give away 4 more homes. So really excited.
You have a house. And isn't it beautiful? It's someplace that I know that my kids can grow up, be safe. You know, there's a future here. New memories, stability. And I'm beyond grateful, really.
It's been crazy because, I've never built a house before.
I'd have never dreamed in all my life that I have a brand new house.
I had never had nothing like this in my lifetime.
We got to pick out the shingles.
They let us pick out the flooring.
The faucets.
The cabinets, the color of them.
Oh, you got to pick out your countertops too.
A lot of little but very important details, personalizing their home as many ways as we can so it feels more like their home.
It's so much more than 4 walls and a roof.
It's a part of who you are. It's part of where you come from. In essence, it's where you belong.
I'm going to have a new home. That's something that most people just dream of.
It makes me very optimistic, that we are going to be able to come back.
We'll build back. We'll build back.
There's hope. It's not easy, but there are people that care.
It really is true. To have a little light in the darkness can make a big difference.
And it's going to be a process, but I think long term, we'll be proud of the work we do.
One person could not do this. It's everybody working together.
We'll be home soon, so.
I hope we come back stronger than ever, and I kind of have a feeling that we will.
Don't get run over. That's Brian. He's our electrician. Hey, Brian.
I think it's just more than a memory. It's a place that I think is great to call home.
The glorious future is just ahead of us, and here we go. We're on our way.
I'm excited.